Please remain standing, and gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor our country with the presentation of the colors by the Great Mills High School Navy Junior ROTC, the singing of the national anthem by the Great Mills High School Senior Chorus under the direction of Ms. Sarah Nelson, the Pledge of Allegiance led by Class President Rachel Appleby, and the singing of the school's alma mater by the Senior Chorus as well.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare bursting evening proved the night that our flag was still there. Does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of the
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Most high, we pledge to thee, evermore our loyalty. You have guided us in youth, you have taught us ways of truth. Now accept the praise we bring thee, and our joyous song we sing thee. Alma mater to thee we raise, it's a hymn of grateful praise.
Please have a seat.
Good evening. Welcome to Great Mills High School's 89th commencement ceremony. My name is Rachel Appleby, the class president for the class of 2018. Great Mills High School has a long and notable tradition of service to a socially diverse student population. Our school opened its doors in 1927 to serve a rural agricultural community and has withstood the test of time to emerge as the rich, diverse, and vibrant learning community that we enjoy today. As we begin our ceremony tonight, we would like to introduce a number of guests who are with us this evening. First, our platform guests. We ask that each of you stand to be recognized as your name is called. Board Chairman, Mrs. Karen M. Bailey. Board Vice Chairman, Mrs. Kathy Allen. Board Member, Mr. James J. Davis. Board Member, Mrs. Mary M. Washington. Superintendent of Schools, Dr. J. Scott Smith. Assistant Principal and Reader of Names, Dr. Lisa Johnson. Assisting with the diplomas, Mrs. Audra Bishop. Principal of Great Mills High School, Dr. Jake Heibel. Valedictorian, Thomas Schwarzenberg. STEM Valedictorian, Roma Concuria. Salutatorian, Jada Croce. STEM Salutatorian, Samantha Chan. STEM Salutatorian, James Daniel Kelly. At this time, we would like to welcome Deputy Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Maureen Montgomery. Assistant Superintendent of Fiscal Services and Human Resources, Mrs. Tammy McCourt. Assistant Superintendent of Supporting Services, Dr. Jeffrey Walker. Chief Strategic Officer, Dr. Jeffrey Marr. Director of Human Resources, Dr. Dale Farrell. Welcome to the elected officials here with us tonight. Please stand and be recognized when I call your names. The Honorable Stephen M. Waugh, Senator. The Honorable Matthew Morgan, Delegate. The Honorable Deborah C. Ray, Delegate. The Honorable James R. Guy, Commissioner President. The Honorable Tom Jarbo, Commissioner. The Honorable Mike L. Hewitt, Commissioner. The Honorable John E. O'Connor, Commissioner. The Honorable Todd B. Morgan, Commissioner. We would like to welcome St. Mary's County Sheriff Tim Cameron. We would like to welcome and recognize our own school resource officer, Deputy Blaine Gaskill. We would like to welcome School Liaison Officer, Ms. Dawn Simpson. There are a number of people from central office that help and support our school each day. We ask that the superintendent's school support team stand at this time to be recognized. We would ask that any current or former SMCPS principals stand at this time to be recognized. We ask that the school system supervisors stand to be recognized. The Fairlead Academies have had a tremendous impact on the success of many of our Great Mills students. Their continuous efforts and dedication over the past 4 years has helped to make tonight possible for many of our students. We would like to thank Academic Deans of Fairlead 1 and 2, Mr. B.J. Dothard and Ms. Madeline Giles. Please stand to be recognized at this time. We would also like to recognize the principals of our two feeder middle schools, Spring Ridge and Esperanza, Dr. Wendy Zimmerman and Ms. Jen Consalvo. Please stand to be recognized. At this time, we would like to recognize some of our other educational partners. Welcome to Dr. Janice Walthour, President of the NAACP. At this time, we would like to honor Mrs. Dari Hutchinson Graham, the Golden Grad representative from the class of 1968. A special welcome to Dr. and Mrs. Anil and Shafali Konkuria and Mr. and Mrs. David and Beverly Schwarzenberg, the parents of the valedictorians of the class of 2018. Welcome to Mr. Joe Tippett, Mr. and Mrs. Hin and Susan Chan, and Mr. and Mrs. Jim and Diana Kelly, parents of the salutatorians of the class of 2018. At this time, please join the seniors in welcoming our teachers and staff members to the ceremony. Teachers, thank you for all that you do for the students of Great Mills High School. Without your tireless dedication to student success, this evening would not be possible. Would the teachers and staff members in both viewing rooms please stand to be recognized? Thank you. We would also like to say a special thank you to Ms. Audra Bishop, the 2018 class sponsor, who has helped to make our high school experience memorable. Thank you also to Ms. Jocelyn Benedict, class of 2018 graduation coordinator. A special welcome and thank you to the parents and guardians who are with us here tonight. The support and love that you have given to your students and to our school has made this successful journey possible. Thank you, parents. We would also like to take a moment to recognize several individuals who could not be with us tonight due to their service to our country. David Lehman, brother of Cody Lehman. Ryan Tyson, brother of Megan Rose Tyson. Zachary Javier, brother of Zoran Vicente. Malcolm Kennedy, brother of Tatiana Carter. And Christian Love, brother of Michael Joya. We are sorry that you could not be here with us tonight, but thank you for your service to our country. At this time, we would like all of our graduates who have enlisted in the military to please rise. We would also like any current or retired members of the military in the crowd in both viewing rooms to please rise to be recognized at this time. Thank you for your service. At this time, we would like to recognize Mr. Daniel Hart, Mr. Donald Shade, Ms. Kim Williams for their instrumental roles in planning tonight's festivities. This team has been working for months to make this year's graduation ceremony such a success. Special thanks also goes to our school counselors, Ms. Audra Bishop, Ms. Jennifer Cole, Ms. Molly Tregesser, and Ms. Judy Stokes for their expertise in setting the course for each of our seniors to meet their graduation requirements. Thank you to Ms. Robin Willis, our College and Career Advisor, for fearlessly navigating the college scholarship process, helping our seniors receive over $22 million in scholarship money. Special thanks go to the administrative team of Mr. Daniel Hart, Dr. Lisa Johnson, Mr. Kelly McClure Hewitt, Ms. Rhonda Morgan, and Mr. Charles Dunbar for patiently guiding our seniors on all aspects of their development during their years at Great Mills. We would also like to recognize Ms. Kim Williams, Ms. Wanda Duran, and Ms. Mary Ann Hickey for taking such good care of the administrative tasks required to make this evening such a success. And finally, thank you to the SMCPS Maintenance Department for setting up this facility for our ceremony tonight and working nonstop this week for our graduates. Your efforts tonight are much appreciated. Thank you.
Good evening, Hornet Nation. Before we begin the ceremony, I ask that we take a moment to look back. On March 20th, our school community suffered a horrific tragedy. It was something that no student, parent, or staff member should ever have to experience, but we did. It is difficult to put into words the profound loss that we have endured. At this time, I ask that you join me in a moment of silence in honoring the memory of Jalen Willie, who was killed during this tragic event. We would also like to take a moment to remember Dane Wyatt, your classmate, who died last summer before his senior year. Thank you. Seniors. My message is to you, so listen up one last time. You are resilient. You are tough. You are proud. You are Hornet strong, and you are Great Mills. One of the truest measures of a person's character is how they respond to adversity in life. Your response in recent months has been nothing less than inspirational. Your compassion for one another has been moving. Your ability to lend a helping hand to those in need has been heartwarming. Your strength and resolve has been motivational. All of these tremendous qualities add up to make you the exceptional young adults that you are. You walk away from your high school experiences wiser, more mature, and enlightened. Through this entire experience, I hope that you have learned the value of taking things one day at a time. As we all have learned, there are no guarantees in life. Taking one day at a time means that you stop worrying about the past. You cannot change the past, even though we wish we could. Remember the past by learning from it and honoring it with the decisions that you make each day. Taking things one day at a time also means that you stop agonizing and worrying about the future. It does you little good to worry about something that's yet to happen. Now, there is great value in planning and preparing for your future, as you all should do. But worrying about what might happen is not productive. Channel this energy instead into setting goals for yourself and striving to be your best, but understanding that you will never quite know what lies around the next corner. Taking one day at a time means that in the present moment, you have the opportunity to be the best version of yourself each moment of every day. Have no regrets about what you could have or should have done. Celebrate your past, look to the future with hope, but live in the moment. And speaking of moments, your class had a number of moments which have defined your resilience, ability, and Hornet pride. This year alone, we have seen the boys soccer team become regional champs and a state finalist, the first in the school's history. The band program produced yet another Maryland state championship. While the boys basketball team capped off a great season with a SMAC championship of their own. Lighthouse Productions put on a tremendous rendition of Into the Woods. Yes? And the ROTC program completed over 800 hours of community service, doing a variety of things such as directing traffic at football games and providing the color guard for special events around the county. A member of your class has served as a representative on the St. Mary's County Board of Education for the past 2 years. And we cannot forget that you are the two-time winner of the Homecoming Spirit Stick. And speaking of homecoming, I would like to thank your king, Bailey Mawhinney. No, stand back up, Bailey. You're the man. Stand up. Bailey, look at me. I'd like to thank Bailey for his help in running the school for the past 4 years. Whether it was his rock star interview on Channel 7 News or his participation in many school activities, Bailey was everywhere. As you can tell, Bailey by far is the most popular kid in our school. Thank you, Bailey, for letting me live in your Great Mills world. And lastly, I need to thank you, seniors, for my brief foray into the world of politics. As your class, led by your valedictorian, Thomas, pulled off one of the better senior pranks in recent years. I'm still getting phone calls about this little number. Everywhere all over St. Mary's County. I'm coming for you guys over there. Thanks. Seniors, as your future unfolds, you will be moving on to such prestigious schools as Alabama, George Washington, Maryland, Stanford, Virginia, Virginia Tech, and the United States Naval Academy, to just name a few. You have classmates who have proudly joined the armed forces to help protect and defend our great nation, and we thank you for that. You have much to celebrate and be proud of, but there's still more to do. Life's journey into adulthood and your work to create a life worth living is now only getting started. As your principal, it has been my honor and privilege to spend time during the past 4 years laughing with you, shedding a tear for you, fussing at most of you, and just about everything else in between. It has, needless to say, been interesting, and I thank you. I leave you tonight with some final thoughts as my final act as your principal. Some things I want you to always remember. I want you to remember you are not alone. Your family and friends love you. I love you. Don't ever think you need to go through life alone. We all need help each and every day. Do not be afraid to ask for assistance when needed, whether it's mental, physical, or emotional. Just please ask. I want you to also to remember, judge less and accept more. No one is perfect. Everyone. No one is perfect. Everyone has a story, a personal battle of some sort that no one else knows about. We all have stuff. Keep this in mind when dealing with others, and remember to show compassion and kindness when you do. I want you to always remember or try to put down your phones and engage. Take time to fully engage in conversation. Relationships with live people are really important. Spend time listening to others with empathy and take time to really understand what they are saying. Make other people a priority. Money, fortune, and fame are things you obtain in life, but relationships with others are what makes us human. They hold the key to true happiness. I want you to always try to practice and remember to practice civility. Be kind, be nice. Treat others as you would like to be treated. And for heaven's sake, do not say something online that you wouldn't say to their face. And finally, I want you to always remember, try to accumulate memories, not things. As I get older, I've learned the things that make me the happiest aren't the shoes, clothes, or my tennis racket collection. It's the memories, the people, it's each of you. The once-in-a-lifetime moments I've experienced with family, friends, and all my students are what I truly treasure. Don't spend your adult life collecting things that someday won't matter. Collect moments. Connect with those around you. Do cool things. The memories you will make will be your treasures in life, even if you don't post it on Instagram. Adult life is hard. It's stressful. It's sometimes confusing. But that's part of what makes the journey beautiful. No matter what, this life is your story. There will be difficult times and mistakes. There will be regrets and mishaps. There will be moments of complete joy as well as deep sadness. But through it all, life is what you make of it. Above all, seniors, never lose hope in what the future holds for you. Dream big and live bigger, no matter what that looks like for you. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Great Mills High School, I wish you nothing but continued success. After all, we are
Dr. James Scott Smith has been with St. Mary's County Public Schools for over 26 years. He began as an English teacher at Leonardtown High School in 1991. He has held positions of assistant principal, principal, director, executive director, assistant superintendent, interim superintendent, and finally, superintendent. He holds a bachelor's degree in secondary English education from the State University of New York at Buffalo, a master's degree in human resources from Towson University, and a doctorate of education from the University of Maryland at College Park.
And I will never follow Dr. Jake Heibel again. The good news is, really brief. Graduates, tonight is about you. You walking across the stage, you shaking this incredible man's hand and receiving your diploma. Tonight is your time to make those memories, the memories that matter, that you'll want to revisit again and again. I just want you all to know that we are so proud of you, of everything that you have overcome, of everything that you have accomplished, and of everything that you will accomplish. Martin Luther King said, "You need darkness so you can see the stars." While there has been some darkness, tonight I only see light and hundreds of stars. So congratulations to the radiant Great Mills High School class of 2018. Thank you.
Right before your eyes. Step by step, we're on our way. Welcome to a brighter day. Don't you know it feels good to be alive? You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You can fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You can have all you ever wanted. Shoot the moon and reach for Mars, you know you could. Times are changing everywhere. Do we dream and do we dare? It's up to you, the door is open wide. Feel the rhythm of today, learn the part and join the play. The world is here, let's take it for a ride. You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You can fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You can have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could. Larger than, bigger than, living hopes and dreams. Every boy and girl, higher than, brighter than all you wanted. And you could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You can fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars.
You can have all you ever wanted, yeah, yeah.
Hopes and dreams, every boy.
You can fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You can have all you ever wanted. You know you could.
Are they going back to their seats? Oh. Great Mills High School has a tradition of high expectations for learning and academic excellence. Your commitment to academic excellence resulted in local, state, and national awards. Scholarship offers from colleges and universities have resulted in over $20 million. Tonight, we celebrate your hard work. The President's Award for Outstanding Excellence. This award is presented to students with a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or higher and an SAT score of 630 verbal or 650 math, or an ACT score of 26 in math or 27 reading. Students receiving the President's Award for Outstanding Excellence, please stand at this time to be recognized. The President's Education Award. This award is presented to students with a GPA of 3.5 or higher and who showed tremendous growth but did not meet all of the criteria for the President's Award for Educational Excellence. These students also demonstrate unusual commitment to learning and academics despite various obstacles. Students receiving the President's Education Award, please stand at this time to be recognized. The State of Maryland Merit Scholastic Award, awarded to students who demonstrate outstanding scholastic achievement. Students must be in the top 5% of their graduating class. Students receiving the State of Maryland Merit Scholastic Award, please stand at this time to be recognized. The College Access Program. CAP's primary mission is focused on, but not limited to, first-generation, low-income, and minority students with a GPA of 2.5 or higher to increase college attendance. This year, there were 120 seniors at Great Mills that have benefited from CAP in terms of college acceptance, financial aid packages, scholarship money, and completing the FAFSA. All members of the CAP program, please stand at this time to be recognized. Congratulations, Class of 2018, for your academic achievements and commitment to excellence.
What do you call something brown and sticky? A stick. Yeah. That was just to pass the time while everybody's getting to their seats. That's not, my speech isn't filled with bad stuff. All right. Anyway, can everybody raise their hands, please? Look around. That's who cares. That's something our buddy Dane would often do to roast you when you'd be whining about something dumb. And today, minus the roasting part, I'm going to tell you why he's 100% correct. 4 years ago, when we came into Great Mills as freshmen, it's pretty safe to say that we were a little nervous and extremely awkward. Lots of interesting circumstances arose from our freshman insecurities and nerves, but we always had our parents, those people in the bleachers, watching out for us. No matter what seemingly catastrophic event happened, like getting lost during the beginning of the year, being completely baffled on your first day of Spirit Week, or whatever cliche story you think of when you hear the words freshman year. Our parents or guardians were always there to inspire us to keep pushing through and never give up. That's because they cared. In sophomore year, we felt like we had a little more of an idea of how to tame this beast called high school. But in reality, that's probably our pride talking. Thankfully, you had those people sitting next to you, your friends, to keep it real with you. They were there to tell you that not only are joggers no longer in style, but they also look awful on you. They were there with you when you tried to sneak a whole large pizza into the movie theater, but got caught and had to throw the entire thing away. And then afterwards, they promptly hit you with the line, "I told you that wouldn't work." But they were also there to comfort you whenever life was just being extra hard. They did all of this because they cared for you. Junior year was when some of us caught a premature case of senioritis. And this may seem controversial to a lot of us students here, but I would argue that the teachers helped us battle that disease. They would go to great lengths to help you pass that math class by a couple of percentage points. They would give some serious extra credit to save your grade because you didn't bother to spark note the scarlet letter. On top of that, they would also show up to your sporting events or help chaperone dances, not because they wanted to keep reliving their high school days, but because they cared about your high school experience, and more importantly, they cared about you. And of course, we have senior year. You were the one who woke up every morning to try to get to school before first period, although some days were more successful than others. You were the one who volunteered to look like a fool by participating in the dance-off at the pep rally so that the class of 2018 could win the Spirit Stick yet again. You were the one who continued to work hard in your classes despite the ever-growing urge to drop out of school and become a SoundCloud rapper. You were also the one who buckled down and told yourself that you would finish the year off strong. You still had those people with their hands raised to helping you along the way. But you are sitting here because you cared. No, those hands that were raised when I first started speaking won't disappear now that we're graduating. Those hands will always be there. That is why I love this Great Mills community. No, this Great Mills family. Because no matter what Great Mills is labeled as, no matter what Great Mills goes through, we always stick together because we care. Dane was right. On a completely personal note, I just want to say that I wouldn't trade these past 4 years for the world, and that I am just so honored to get to be part of a graduating class as awesome as all of you. I'm so proud of us, and I am so excited to see what all of you do in the future. I know you'll do big things.
So Dr. Smith learned earlier that he shouldn't follow Dr. Heibel, and I learned that I should not follow Thomas. But so good evening, class of 2018. A few days ago, when someone found out I was graduating, he told me that the world of adulthood is a lot like riding a bicycle. That's only if someone slashed one of your tires, removed the handlebar, and lit the ground on fire. So a 10-year-old told me that when I was graduating, and while it may sound incredibly ludicrous coming from someone who hasn't even entered high school, there is some truth in it. From now on out, people will tell us that our futures are made for us and that we're destined for the paths that we're on. But that can't be the case. Life is incredibly unpredictable, and clinging to the idea that we must stay on our current road would be one of our greatest flaws. I'm not saying that we can't have goals in mind. Having an end in mind is what will keep us focused and successful in all of our endeavors. That said, there will be a lot of paths that we can take. It won't be like the Wizard of Oz. There won't be a yellow brick road to give us comfort in our choice of direction. Instead, life will be more like chutes and ladders. There will be some paths that carry you to where you always wanted to go, and some that take you down for a bit. But no matter what happens in life, and no matter how many obstacles get in our way, we have to keep in mind one of the most fundamental truths that our Great Mills High School community taught us. Our own gifts are all that we need to succeed. Yeah, we may all have different abilities. Some of us are athletic, some of us are artistic, some of us are charismatic, and some of us don't quite fit into any one box. But regardless of all of those differences, we all have the same 3 basic tools: our brain, our hands, and our voice. Now more than ever, we have to use these 3 fundamental tools to our advantage. Whether you're a lawyer, an engineer, a teacher, or a doctor, it's in your hands to better your surroundings in some way. It's your job to remind people that it really doesn't matter what you look like. It shouldn't matter about your gender, your sex, race, ethnicity, or political leanings. We're not robots, right? So of course we have all of these minute differences that will set us apart. But in my eyes, and in the eyes of many others, all that should matter is your readiness to make some change for the better. I'm not saying that we have to dedicate our lives to raising millions of dollars to donate to our community, but I am saying that we need to be disruptive, talkative, rebellious, passionate, and ready to shout over 1,000 of other voices. And I know that's not quite what you wanted a valedictorian to say, but it is true. We can't grow up to be black holes, absorbing all of this knowledge without letting any of our light or any of our thoughts to escape. Instead, we have to be thorns in the side of society. We have to be ready to question and challenge the norm to inspire generations of greatness after us. People will tell you from now on out that the sky is the limit, but I think we can all agree that our last 4 years here have showed us that the sky is only the beginning. For years to come, we will carry the lessons we've learned with us onward to show what makes us great. One day I'll turn on the TV and see Matthew Price singing a solo in the world's best choir. That same day I'll look at the newspaper and see that Demetrius Barnes and Miguel Evertis have been drafted into the NBA. And then when I go to work later on, someone will tell me that Nolan Bradley won a Pulitzer Prize for his work in writing. The list goes on, and no matter what someone tells me, I won't be surprised. No matter how many of our bicycles the world wants to slash, we're prepared to take whatever comes at us and show what our Great Mills community has made us become. So if there's anything at all I want you to remember from this incredibly cheesy speech, it is that I am insanely, ridiculously proud in each and every one of you. I may not have known each of you personally, but you have made an impact in my life and in the lives of many others. So as we say goodbye to each other and say sayonara to our childhood selves, we can never forget to show the world how amazing we all are in our own ways. We're strong, we're ambitious, we're devoted, and no matter how old we may be, we're Hornets. Thank you very much.
Rear Admiral James Butler graduated from Great Mills High School in 1982. As a Hornet, he participated in track, cross country, the Junior Engineering Technical Society, JETS, and the Debate Club. Immediately following high school, he enlisted in the Navy's nuclear power program. Shortly afterwards, Seaman Butler was selected to attend the Naval Academy Preparatory School and graduated from the U.S. Naval Academy in 1988 with a Bachelor of Science in Engineering. He was designated a Navy cryptologic officer in a career field that focused on computers, communications, and intelligence. Rear Admiral Butler has served nearly 36 years in both active duty and reserve roles. At sea, aboard the nuclear cruiser USS Mississippi, he participated in multinational operations off the coast of Haiti in the Caribbean and the former Yugoslavia in the Mediterranean. Ashore, he worked at the Naval Research Laboratory and served on a number of staffs. After 9/11-2001, he spent 1 year in Afghanistan supporting U.S. and NATO coalition operations. He attended the U.S. Naval Postgraduate School, earning a Master's of Science in Electrical Engineering. He also attended War College at the Industrial College of Armed Forces, earning a Master's of Science in National Strategy. Rear Admiral Butler has held command tours in Devens, Massachusetts, and San Antonio, Texas. Post-command, he served as regional commander responsible for 32 commands across 7 Southeast states. Currently, he is assigned as the deputy commander at Fleet Cyber Command, U.S. 10th Fleet at Fort Meade, Maryland. Admiral Butler asks of every Hornet that no matter where life's journey takes you, remain proud of where you're from and continue to grow and grow. It is with great pride that we welcome Rear Admiral James M. Butler, class of 1982, into the Great Mills High School Hall of Fame.
It's go time. Dr. Smith, members of the Board of Education, I am pleased to recommend to you these candidates for a Maryland State Diploma. I verify that these candidates have met all the requirements necessary to receive this diploma. Let the presentations of diplomas begin.
Ashley K. Nicole Albertson. Jason Anthony Almond. Cetis Johan Alvarez Rodas. Ashley Celino Anderson. Meredith Anderson. Rachel Ann Appleby. Alvaro Rubelsi Artiaga. Tucker Smith Arvin. Catherine Elizabeth Baker. Jada Devin Barber. Haley Alyn Barrickman. Darius Barnes. Demetrius Lamar Barnes. DeQuinte Marquise Barnhill. Kian David Berry. Samuel Quentin Bartlett. Paige Elizabeth Bogger. Kobe Jean Beach. Shelby Elaine Beal. Ronald Calvin Berry III. Joseph Benjamin Binkney. Tyrell Marquise Burdine. Elvin Dwayne Bishop II. Hunter Thomas Blazer. Daniel Ray Boutwell. Stone Mason Bowling. Carter Lee Bowser. Darby Nicole Bradburn. Nolan Jacob Bradley. Darrell Lamont Bryce. Anthony Donnell Brisbane. Richard Allen Gillis Britos. Justin Charles Brock. Alyssa Nicole Brookhart. Amaya Lene Broom. Sky Torres Brown. Elizabeth Ann Brown. Donisha Janelle Bryan. Leif Karstensen Bugler. Monet Nicole Bunter. Gabrielle Lynn Burkhart. Lucas Quinn Burnett Hornberg. Noah Adam Busby. Jokira Chanel Bush. Anira Butler. Diamond Imani Butler. Delroy Washington Campbell, Jr. David Scott Canavo. Brandon Tyler Carpenter. Deja Lene Carr. Brandon Leroy Carson. Carrington Raphael Carter, Jr. Deja Monique Carter. Michelle Yvonne Carter. Tatiana Janae Carter. Hannah Sung-hee Cha. Samantha Chan. Christopher Hart Chandler II. Tara Autumn Shaporis. Zachary Hamilton Chappelle. Demarius Arnell Chase. Kaylee Megan Chase. Kyra Naisha Chase. Shemaya Kane Chu. Tori Lynn Clements. Cecilia Janie Compion. Siobhan Danita Cooper. Christian Santiago Coronado. Leela Marie Covington. Camille Carlene Cox. Bradley Richard Chrisman. Jada Marie Croce. Rachel Lynn Cullison. DeCarlos Antonio Cunningham, Jr. Colin Nathaniel Aristotle Donnelly. Jania Nicole Davis. Molly Emma Davis. Cameron Austin Dean. Cody Allen Dean. Daniel Benson Dean III. Joan Natasha Sharon Devenish. Carrie Ann Dodson. Aaron Robert Dorio. Erica Tisha Dozier. Brianna Marie Dunbar. Matthew Windsor Agan. Alex McLean Eckley. Abigail Cheyenne Eller. Enriquez Miguel Evertez. Bethany Rose Farley. Andrew Lawrence Fedderson. Jonathan Ronald Fide. Joseph Nicodemus Philactu. Alexis Jade Fenwick. Monet Takira Ferguson. Devondre Carlton Fletcher. Dwayne Paul Ford Jr. Elizabeth Ann Freeman. Jonathan Kyle Freese. Nicola Bernard Funya. Janicia Cherise Gaskin. Robert Alexander Gaskin. Charmaine Lachey Gassaway. Vincent Claude Giles Jr. McKenna Dawn Hensley. I'm sorry. Did I skip one? Okay, sorry. Michael Angelo Joya. There we go. DeAntoine Dontavis Glenn. Jacob Thomas Golden. Catherine Michelle Gonzalez Saldana. Ashley Sharnita Gorman. Joshua Fernan Aguilar Grathil. Matthew Thomas Graves Landrum. Tyreek Kevon Green. Kayla Irene Grube. Damian Andrew Gillette. William Zachary Gunn. Brianna Marie Hall. Morgan Ray Hall. Tyshawn James Hall. Ira Stephanie Dinapol Hamid. John Robert Hamilton. Mary Nicole Hansard. Bryce Patterson Harden. Kamari Tyrone Harris. Terrence Lavelle Harvey Jr. Leandra Alina Hope Henderson. McKenna Dawn Hensley. Andrew Scott Heibel. Caleb James Hine. Carmen Rochelle Hill. Destiny Denise Renee Hill. Frederick Roosevelt Hodge, Jr. Tyler Christian Holcomb. John Eric Hollingsworth. Marcus Quinzel Holtz. Blake Marie Howard. Cassidy Irene Howard. Dylan Matthew Huddleston. Marlicia Gabrielle Hudson. Dimitri Darrett Hudziak. Kalia Javesine Shalani Hughes. Michelle Bashir Iqbal. Cassie Joe John. Maya Ashley Jenkins. Bruce Ambrose Jennifer Jr. Dwayne Lee Johnson II. Roma Anil Kankuria. Dominique Monet Keels. Devon Isaac Keemer. James Daniel Kelly. Ryan Curtis Kennedy. Tyler Matthew Knott. Renoa Ari Knowlton. Alexandria Renee Labor. Megan Elizabeth Lebrack. Alicia Darnay Lampkin. Lydia Ann Lang. Cody Jacob King Lehman. Brianna Ariel LeBeau. Todd Jacob Lewdowski. Dalton Steele Lewis. Maverick Aaron Light. Emmett Rose Lockhart. Cassandra Faye Rester Lozada. Isaiah Tremaine Luttrell. All right. Sierra Sky Mace. Jose Enrique Martinez Gallegos. Carrie Nicole Massetti. Ashley Nicole Matthews. Paige Nicole Mattingly. Dylan Owen McCoy. Sean Patrick McCreary Jr. Omar Deshaun McDonald. Sean Joseph McCain. Mark Paul McKinney Jr. Jonathan Medina. Jasmine Michaela Medlock. Raymond Swaby Shaw Major. Bailey Scott Mawini. Christiana Marie Myers. Alasia Janelle Milburn. Destiny Tayana Milburn. Alicia Marie Miles. Michaela Marie Miles. Anthony Alexander Miller. Kayla Lynn Miller. Marcus W. Minnick. Jamel Nathaniel Minor. Jose Antonio Moran Gonzalez. Christian Joseph Morera. Mark Ezekiel Morris. Tyler Devin Morris. Elijah Stone Munn. Jaquan Malik Musgrove. Alexandra Patrice Myers. Allison Jeanette Myers. Kaylee Rose Neville. Daniel Hiep Wynn. Catherine Lindsay Wynn. Victoria Ann Nespodzinski. Dwayne Teante Nolan. Clayton Timothy Norris. Tiana Lynn Novakowski. Julissa Anel Nunez. Maxwell Ben O'Connor. Savannah Lee Odell. Brooke Eileen Obney. Ryan Jabri Olden. Matthew Lane Orr. Christopher Manuel Otero Nieves. Kenny Joyant Kumar Patel. Rashna Dashrath Patel. Jaquan Tyree Patterson. Natalie Alexi Perez. Kyle Daniel Peterson. Rachel Lynn Polk. Abigail Sarah Polsky. Katie Ponce Braceno. Joan Wurala Papula. Kayla Renee Pratt. Matthew Passarelli Price. Shannon Nicole Proctor. Teron Joseph Queen. Jordan Grace Rayleigh. Russell Allen Randall Jr. Janae Elise Ransom. Tisha Natasha Ransom. Giovanni Nicole Rawls. Alexis Brianne Reed. Debrianna Kendrea Reed. Jonathan Richard Reese II. Eric DeMarco Reeves. Angelica Ann Richenbach. Hannah Lee Dela Cruz Relo. Robert Lee Reynolds III. Terrence Jarrell Raines. Diamond Chantel Rhodes. Rachel Marie Ritchie. Samuel Hayes Rivera. Chloe Michaela Robertson. Courtney Lavon Roberts. Imaya Renee Roberts. Dequarius Andrew Robinson. Kyle Matthew Romer. Giancarlo Cunanan Ronquillo. Dylan Christian Root. Luke Wadrew Rowe. Carter Tynan Russell. Jacob Patrick Russnagel. Aaron Mitchell Samblanet. Efrain Alberto Sarcino Martinez. Kyla Samari Savoy. Thomas Samuel Schwarzenberg. Erica Michelle Score. Kaylee Sue Scribner. Sarah Elizabeth Seebacher. Michael Wesley Samuel Shaw. Alexia Raquel Simmons. Zachary Iran Simmons. Miles Lewis Simpson. Cassandra Lynn Sisson. David Roy Skinner. William Myers Skinner. Joshua James Nelson Slade. Anthony Edward Small. Ashley LaShawn Smith. Jamie Lynn Smith. Javon Isaiah Smith. Jeremiah Xavier Smith. Cage Ryan Smith. Marcus Devin Smith. Marlon Clarence Smith. Martin John Smith. Morgan Rose Lucinda Smith. Logan Marie Somerville. Eric Jacob Spann. Anna Lauren Stevenson. James Andrew Stewart, Jr. Latasia Agne Stewart. Samaria Tennille Stutzenberger. Corinthian Joshua Isuman Tachi Minson. Alexis Amir Tanhill. Danielle Joy Monday Tyco. Brett Andrew Taylor. Mariah Nicole Taylor. Angela Brooke Tennyson. Marquez Tremaine Thomas. Martasia Monet Thomas. Ronique Shanae Thomas. Rondell James Thompson. Tashaya Freniqua Thompson. Isaiah Latrell Titchener. Jim Alistair Paragas Toledo. J. Robert Tracy. Madeline Cameron Troyan Moore. Aaliyah Lachey Turner. Megan Rose Tyson. Michael Peter Van Riswick Jr. Janice Naomi Vera. Zoran Joselito Ray Bernales Vicente. William Sho Walagorski. Elijah Renee Nicole Ward. Dequarius Imontrez Washington. Wayne Daniel Wall. Kayla Clarice Wells. Danielle Sue Wink. Tyler DePaul Wentworth. Daniel Edward Werma. Aaron Kelly Warner. Caitlin Rose West. Marcus Meshach Whalen. Corey Marie White. Tejan Camille Witten. Thomas Jacob Wild. Don Avery Winfred Williams. Jared Kimber Williams. Terrence Levante Williams. Zipporah Desuterica Williams. Sakaya Rose Wills. Shanye Shanqui Wills Dickens. Alexandria Denise Witherspoon. Natalie Marie Wolf. Brandon Alexander Wolpert. Amber Chanel Wright. Tyler James Yeldell. Amber Morgan Young. Keisha Lynette Young. Jacob Edward Yoza. Christopher Alexander Zachary. Isaac William Zielinski. Kathia Elizabeth Zuniga Munoz.
Graduates, please stand. By the virtue of the power vested in me by the Maryland State Board of Education and the St. Mary's County Board of Education, I now pronounce you bona fide high school graduates of the state of Maryland.
As bona fide graduates of St. Mary's County Public Schools, you are now entitled to wear the academic tassel on the left side of your mortarboard. At this time, seniors, you may turn your tassel.